Alright, what's up guys? This is Axel, and I'm just going to be making another pixel art of a friend of mine. His name is PopKing, otherwise known as Hamad. I hope I said that right. Okay, so I'm going to be making another one of my avatar making videos, and so I'm just going to go ahead and take the main color of his face. The darkest color, and I'm just gonna make the outline of his head the common anime style head. So I'm just gonna, you know what? Nah, never mind. I was gonna make a circle, but I'm gonna do this legit. Legit, man. Maybe I'm thinking maybe I could make a template for heads, so I don't have to keep making another head every single time. Just get something that looks good and make it my template. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the basic shape of his face, make an ear, or an area for the ear to be able to go, take out this stuff, clean it up. Maybe I'll give him the other ear too. We'll do a different view for a change. Alright? Okay, so we've got these two ears. And I'm actually watching the time right now. It's 7:39. Okay. Here we go. I usually won't do these until the later portion of the day, because my dad also uses this office. I don't know if that was in the video that got cut off. So he would be answering phones and talking on the phone during my pixel art videos, and I really don't want that. And I'm sure you don't want to have to hear him either. So, if you're wondering why I work on your stuff late during the day, that's why. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the ear here. The ear hair is it sounded like I said ear hair, but I didn't. So, but I need to enunciate my T's. Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, how do you say that? Enunciate or enunciate? Because I think it's enunciate. Some people say enunciate, and it just drives me nuts. So, look it up, see how you're supposed to say it. Here we go. I'm just gonna do that. Almost done. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay. Alright, so the eyes are gonna go in this area here. Yeah, give him a stern look, like, I'm glaring at you. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll just go ahead and undo that. Okay, now I'm gonna take the main color of his face and just fill it in where it needs to go. Now I'm gonna take the highlight color and just put it where the highlights are gonna be for his face. Okay, so I like to, the main points of the highlights I like to do are the forehead, like you see here. Oops. The forehead, the ears, kind of. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that ear in the back, because it's in a weird spot. I don't know whether to, because it's behind there. I don't want to really lighten it up too much, and I don't want to have it too dark either. So, okay. I usually like to have my light source coming from that kind of direction, just like that. But you can put the light source anywhere. You can do it right here. You can do it. You can even pillow shade, which I really hate. But in some cases it does look good when the light source is directly on something. That's one of the odd cases where pillow shading is alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna highlight the chin here, or not the chin, cheek. Highlight the cheek. Yeah, I didn't fail kindergarten, so you don't need to make fun of me for that. Okay, got the cheeks pretty much done. Now I'm gonna see if there's any slightly darker colors. So I'm just gonna take this, and click on where I'm gonna put the eyes. Now these highlighting areas are not going to be final. They could be, but they're most likely not going to be final. So I'm just going to go ahead and darken up these edges, these corners here, a bit. Even though you're not going to see this when the hair is there, I like to get a good base before I do the hair. Alright, so I'm just going to shade in the ear. Shade in this ear. Draw the nose. A rough sketch of the nose. Maybe I'll just take that for my secondary mouse color. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this, and he's gonna have his nose right here. Okay, we'll see how that looks. Actual size. Okay, we're gonna make it more defined. We're gonna darken it up in the areas that need it, which is pretty much all over it. Alright, so we've pretty much got it well defined. View actual size. Now I'm just going, see, you can check that out. Now I'm just going to take it and add these highlight colors in the main points of the nose, so you can see more of the definite. You can get a more defined look by using highlights and dark outlines. I mean, it's amazing with what you can do with the amount of space you're given. So I'm just gonna. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I messed with the window size, but that's alright. So I'm just gonna take this color and I'm just gonna fix this jawline to exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna just take that. If you can't see, I'm working with these colors here, so I'm just gonna keep this right up here like this. I like to have the white as the secondary, so that I can just erase stuff that I don't want to be there, and then I can replace the white with something else later. There. That should be good. Alright. Now he's gonna have a mouth like this because his face has like that. So it's gonna be like alright. So here it is. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna define the nose even more. Alright. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna define his brow. The brow of his head. Alright. Now I'm gonna take this since we got that done. Oh, we're only 10 minutes into the video really, so I've still got a bunch of time. Wow, I'm getting better at this. Okay, now I'm gonna take the color of the inside of his mouth and I'm just gonna put it right here. So actual size. Now in this video I have to do another hand because he requested it, to make himself look like a firebender. So I I dislike doing hands. That's putting it lightly. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this up a bit even though you're not gonna see it. I've explained why I do that. Now I'm gonna darken up this area a little more. Alright, and so We're just sculpting, pretty much. This is a two-dimensional sculpture, if that makes any sense. We're just dipping our fingers in water and sculpting. Alright, now we're done with that. I'm going to actually start doing the hair. So, he's got his hair like this. Oh, and he's got these horns. So I have to do I'm gonna do the hair, and then I'm gonna do the horns. So I'm gonna take it and just try to study how his hair looks. He's got one main thing here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got two main things and these things in the middle. So I'm just gonna take it. You probably won't even see this ear, but that's alright. So I'm going to take it and... You know what, I'm going to do the eyes first. Just in case I cover anything up. Anything. If I cover anything up. Okay, so he's going to be like this. Alright. And I hope that he's pleased with this. I don't want to give it to him and then have him be like, "Oh, I hate this. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all." That would be terrible. Because then it would be a waste of my time. It would be a waste of his resources, and that would just be terrible for both of us. Alright, so I've got the whites of the eyes. Got this stuff all done. Now I'm gonna take this, do this. Okay, we'll take this color. Alright, we're gonna have to take some of that. Alright, now I'm going to take the lightest color and just define it more. So view actual size, we're going to see how he looks. This is not looking up to my standards, so I'm just going to change that a little bit. Make that more of a curved line. So view actual size, yeah, that looks alright. Alright, so he's bald at this point. Here, we'll just have to fix that jawline a little more. Yeah. Alright, so that's looking pretty good so far. Alright, we're almost 20 minutes into the video. So we're getting to a close real quick. I almost just want to get rid of this highlight. Alright, so I'm going to take the color of the hair now, the outline of it, and just go around and draw the hair. So really we got to look where the source of this hair is. So we're going to come down like this and then bring it back up. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, it looks alright. And then we'll do the same thing here. And then do another one on this side. Alright. Here. Now, one of the main challenges we usually face is how am I going to do this? How am I going to make it look good? What techniques can I use to get this right? And so I don't want him to look like a pumpkin pie. He doesn't want to have like a bowl cut or anything. So I Gotta give it some variance. Okay. We'll give him some bangs here. Yeah. One more here, and then another one here. So that makes it look pretty good. And now I'm gonna do another one of these. I'm gonna put the source up here. I'll do another one. Okay, and then the source is gonna be right there. So I'm going to have some more hair here. And probably has more hair on the back of his head. And here, here, here. Oh, I didn't mean to undo the entire thing. Alright, so that's our basic hair structure that we're gonna go with. Yeah. That looks great. We're gonna give him some more of a hair source. You know that little circle you have of hair? Or some kids usually have a little hair circle here where it's like completely bald. That's where the hair decides what direction it's gonna go. So you gotta make that as the source for the hair, because it usually spins out around it, like spins around in a circular pattern from that point. So we're gonna view this at the actual size and draw him a nice neck, and then we're gonna call that a wraps for this video. Alright, let me just give him a nice neck. There and there. I should have done that before I gave him the hair, but that'll be okay. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so that concludes this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. You thought I said the other word, and I probably did. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. Send me an email if you want one. axelgrawl@gmail.com. Yeah, see you guys later.